think we got a lot of young guys, trying to do a lot of things. Probably trying to contribute to the team and show them, all the recruiting.
Now, Coach Meyer said that it's one of the most refreshing battles he's ever seen. Can you talk about your friendship you have both on and off the field with JT there?
Yeah, it's more than just a battle for us. Our friendship kind of deeper than just as a battle. It's kind of unique because I'm just be one guy to play.
Now, how do you balance that where you're competing for the job, you want that job, but you still have the bond with the guy? I don't know if that's hard to walk that tightrope.
It kind of is, but we know we want the best for each other, and most important, we know we want what's best for the team. It's going to be bittersweet for whoever gets to start, but like I said before, only one of us get to play. But I don't think any of that will get in between our friendship.
You're good. Cardale, JT just said one of the problems he had last year was when you guys were competing for an item was he would see what you did and go, man, I got you something better. And that would screw him up. Right?
Yeah.
And then, do you feel a little bit of that same thing where you almost have to, it's hard to block out what JT is doing? Like, you see JT and think, well, I got to do better than that.
It was like that last year. It was kind of like that last year because, I felt like we had to do, as far as in camp, I feel like we had to do what Braxton did, to be a backup player, to be a guy. When Braxton went down, there's no way I can do what Braxton did. So in a way, I let it play out and stuff and just play within yourself. Know what you can, know what you can't do, know what your weaknesses.
First time we've seen your daughter.
Yeah, she just moved back down here yesterday. So.
This is her first press conference?
Yeah.
Shouldn't seem impressed.
Right. I like my rub bands better.
How's it going being a dad?
Good, actually. I like it a lot.
What are some things you like about it?
Just, understanding that every day you wake up, everything you do is no longer just for you and your family. It goes way deeper than that now. I definitely want my daughter to have 10 times a better life I had growing up. And I definitely have a chance to make that dream into reality.
Cardale, what was the mood like after the Virginia Tech loss last year? And this team could have gone one of two ways. Could have started pointing fingers and imploded, but you guys picked yourself up.
Right.
What was that feeling like last year, picking yourself up and moving on?
It was a feeling that everyone understood that they need to do more to pull their own weight. Virginia Tech, that loss really made us take a look in the mirror. Not within just a team, but each and every player, each and every individual player. And, from then, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that everybody on the team picked up their play after that game. So definitely, that was I wish we would have learned that lesson in a different way, losing to Virginia Tech, but with the new college playoff system, it didn't hurt us.
Cardale, did you draw much interest last year's media day? What do you remember from that? And just talk how your life's changed in the past year.
Definitely not. I didn't have no interest at all last year media day. As I remember, I think the day before, or a couple of days before, Braxton had just had his injury, so and all signs were pointing to JT as a starter. And so, yeah, of course, no attention to this magnitude.
You feel forgotten at that point? Did you feel like you were forgotten at that point?
Yeah, that kind of not just not having attention, but the guy taking that a step ahead of me, living my dream. My dream of being a starting quarterback at OSU. Yeah, I kind of went to kind of a dark place because you got so many outside influences. You had a guy take his spot, or they're supposed to be you, and this and that. A lot of talks with Coach Herman, and a lot of talks with my teammates. Just keeping my head up, and just basically letting me know that it will come a time in the season or the year that they need me.
Did anybody talk to you? Did you have any interviews at all at media day last year?
I don't think so. Definitely, definitely not. Definitely not a table either.
You were
not a table.
You were not intimidated, it seemed, anyway, from Wisconsin on. Why was that?
Is it the
From
way,
where?
From the Wisconsin game on? When you stepped on the field, it didn't look like the moment was going to be too big for you, or
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah, of course not. Because after that loss to Virginia Tech, and after JT was the starter, I had to kind of refocus. Get my mind in the right place. So I continued to prepare like a starter. It was times, it was weeks. I remember like maybe 3 or 4 weeks before the Wisconsin game, I didn't really take that preparation that serious. Well, I'm never going to play. But like I said, it always go back to refocusing and understanding, it's bigger than you, understanding the role on the team. So definitely just continue to prepare like a starter.
Would you talk about throwing the deep ball, and now you don't have Devin who could, it's a good play to throw a jump ball to him because he was a high jumper.
Right.
Do you think that's going to be something that, who replaces him?
We got a lot of guys to do it actually. A guy that really sticks out to me right now, or 2 guys, James Clark and Johnny Dixon, definitely 2 guys that stick out to me that can take the top off the defense. It's just a matter of getting them comfortable with tracking the ball because both of them deal with season and injuries last year. So just getting them comfortable with playing within our system and that they're young. So having them understand that don't let any stage be too big for them just because they're young.
Were you surprised by Torrance Gibson going to coach and saying, for this year, I want to get on the field and trying different positions instead of quarterback?
Of course not. Of course not. Not surprised at all. I'm not saying that he's not a quarterback, not saying he can't play quarterback because he can. That's what we're recruiting him as. That's what Coach Meyer sees him as a quarterback. But he's a competitor. He's not the type of guy. Let's be honest. He's not going to beat out me and JT this year, but he want to play. Any experience on the field, definitely in our offense, if he learning from a different position as far as receiver or whatever else they're going to have him doing, it's going to help him become a better quarterback. Because he's going to understand depths on yards, understand how important that is when he reverts back to quarterback or when he's a receiver.
You ever surprised